want to welcome with me today, I have Mo Michael, and she is the owner of Compass Recovery Center. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about you, because you have a story,
yes,
and about what you do.
Sure. So my name's Mo, and I am a clinician, substance abuse clinician, but I specialize in problem gambling. And I specialize in that because I suffer from the disease of problem gambling, and my disease took me to places I hope nobody ever has to experience. And so through my kind of destruction, I came out and realized I needed to help people and to be of service. And so I went to college and got 2 degrees, and now I'm helping people who have the same disease that I do.
Well, you know what? Congratulations, number one, and
Thank
for
you.
helping so many people out there. You're located in Prescott.
Yes.
And I want to talk a little bit about, how would anybody know that they have a gambling issue? Because
Sure.
I think that, we know drinking and things like that, easy, but
Yeah.
gambling is a little harder to detect that you have a problem.
Absolutely, and it's hard for families to detect because you can't smell it, and people don't pass out, and it's really a small population. So 2 to 3% of the United States population actually have a problem gambling problem, and so for someone to recognize, maybe you're spending more than you should. Maybe the mortgage is being spent on gambling. And are you hiding money from your significant other? Are you taking money out of a 401k? Then there might be an issue, and usually it's when the financial devastation gets too great that someone finally asks for help. And it's really sad because only 1/4% of people with a gambling problem will actually seek help. It's the stigma is so great, and families don't often understand, like, why can't you just stop going to the casino?
Yeah, really, so easy.
Yeah.
But it's not easy here. There's
not.
a place on every corner practically now.
Yes, there is. There's, I think, 24 or 25 casinos now in Arizona.
That makes it hard.
It does, yeah. But the state has done a great job, and there is treatment available, not just with us, but through the casinos. They all donate into a fund, and you can get treatment through that.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what your treatment's like over there.
Sure. So we're up in Prescott, which is a beautiful place to recover, and people can come up to us. We provide them housing and get them the help that they need. And the Prescott community is very sacred, and it's just a beautiful place to recover. There's lots of recovery up there, over 100 12-step meetings a week with all the fellowships. And so at our center, we individualize treatment and will help anyone who has either a substance abuse disorder or a gambling disorder. And they come in and they can stay with us from 30 days up to 6 months.
Wow. Well, a lot of people want to know this. Does insurance cover it?
Most insurances will cover
good.
Yeah, even the gambling. So gambling actually shifted to an addiction about 5 years ago, and so now insurance companies are starting to recognize that, yep, we need to help them just as much as we do the substance abuse disorders.
Is it just as hard to deal with a gambling issue as it is, let's say, for drugs or alcohol?
It is just as difficult, but then you have to add on to the financial component. So with all of our gambling clients, we not only treat the disease, but we also have to teach them how to handle money, because money is their drug. And so without that counseling, without the financial counseling, we would be setting them up to fail. So there's a whole nother component that has to happen with gambling addiction treatment.
How does a loved one tell them, it's hard? I know it's hard for anybody to have like an intervention. How do they do that?
So there's lots of different ways, and if anyone contacts me, I will hook them up with an interventionist in their area. I'm very connected to some of the interventionists, and we can help. We can help plan that intervention. We can help do it the right way, because just confronting them is not going to work. You have to do it in a way that is helpful to the
Most
person
people
suffering.
say, I don't have a problem. What do you mean?
Yeah. Right. Well, then you take a look at what's been happening. Are you lying about it? Are you lying about the amount you spent? Or, and just like drug addiction, with gambling addiction, they have to use more, so bet more money. So no longer will a $1 slot do it for someone. They have to keep going to the $5 slot or $10 slot, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
It does. Well, what I love about my shows is, and you've been on my radio show,
Yes.
we've talked a lot there too, is that this is information for people.
Absolutely.
And for you guys out there that are listening, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. It's really important that you find out. You do consultations with everyone all the time.
Absolutely. Free assessment, free consultation. And if I can't help one of your listeners, I will absolutely find them the help that they need, whether it's in Arizona or outside of Arizona. I'm very connected in the counseling field. So
Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for
It's
having
been a
me.
pleasure, and thanks for helping everyone out there too.
Thank you.